I want to just open up with that and understanding that the world is telling us worry, worry, worry. Okay. But God is saying, don't take no thought for tomorrow.
Well, in my opinion, I think that, well, I know from my experience that it has to be a balance where you can't be too far to the left and too far to the right to try to maintain. And when I say maintain your mental, maintain your sanity, maintain your family, your ministry, your career, and you're balancing it all. So, um, I think it's just as Paul said, man. It's an everyday struggle. It's an everyday struggle, but when we have the foundation is laid, then, and we know that the foundation is our word, then, and if it's laid in, and if we stand on it, then we don't fall too far off the path.
I like what Brother Maurice said about not getting too deep, man, because one of the things that I had to learn was how to practically apply the principles, man, that come from the word, right? So I'm all about like exercising faith, man, like less talking, more doing.
As a matter of fact, don't even be afraid of tomorrow. Fret not thyself. Don't even worry about it.
Sometimes we stumble, and I think that's life, because life is going to throw things at us. But it's all about, my philosophy is all about how you respond to it. How do you respond to it? Because as long as you live, there's going to be things that's going to happen in life that's going to throw you off kilter. But how do you respond to it? And I like what the word you just read. It said, you have to understand and trust in God when the things that you cannot control. If you can't control it, then why do you get bent out of shape and all tore up from the frame, out the frame, and then tomorrow you got the same issue.
Yeah.
Right. And so you wasted 24 hours on nothing but worry and stress, and that's 24 hours less in your life that you have. So me personally, man, I try to keep things real simple. And I do understand that if I can't control it, then I'm not going to try not as much as I can. Man, I've been through some stuff, and I think we all have been through some stuff. But if you can't control it, then leave it in His hands and move on, and know that joys come in the morning. So that's kind of me personally. Like I said, I don't get real deep. I keep it real simple, man, and I know where my strength comes from.
And then I pray a lot, man. And I had to develop my faith, man. I mean, from like my experience taught me that I come from a place to where I try to be in control and try to do everything on my own and try to do everything, be everything to everybody. And it didn't work.
Yeah.
Period. So I had to get to a place, man, where I had to surrender to God and allow Him to teach me how to stay out of my way. And by doing that, man, I learned that my way ain't the way, man. It's just about allowing God, man, to move me in the direction He want me to move in. And as a result of following Him, man, you was talking about the warrior mentality. I've learned the oxymorons, man. In order to be first, I got to be last. In order to go up, I got to go down. In order to be the leader, I got to be the follower. So that's how I live now, man. It's not, I'm not excited about being the person with all the answers. I'm not excited about, being in the front of the line. I'm not excited about any of that. I'm okay with being the last person in the line, man. The words say the last should be first and the first should be last. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I come to understand, man, is that like a lot of times when Jesus talked in parables, it was a lot of oxymorons involved in them parables, man. So putting it to practical use, man, was
Mhm.
was work that needed to be done for me.
Yeah.
So hey man, I know how to just sit still and allow God to do what He doing in my life, man. I don't feel like I gotta be the one, making all of the effort. Just like we was talking about the grass thing, right?
Yeah.
I understand that the way my life is set up, um, I'm not a landscaper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get somebody to do that because my plate is full.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I understand, my boundaries now. I understand what I can and can't do. And like Brother Maurice said, man, if I can't change it, I just accept it and sit back and leave it alone, man. I take it real, man. I make it real simple, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I just, I believe that we have the tools, we have what we need. God is leading us, He's guiding us, He's pushing us forward. We just have to tap into God, where do you want me to be today? You know what I mean? Because prayer now for me is not just about praying for something. It's a lifestyle. I'm conditioned for that now. Just like we eat food, man. I'm like, shoot, I gotta go pray.
God will instruct me, man, to do some things that I can't even wrap my mind around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I had to learn to get out of that space because I want to be analytical and I want to be, you know, I want to be manipulative.
Yeah.
I want to know what tell me what you want me to do and let me figure out how to do it.
You said you want to be manipulative. Hey, look, that's that, that's that's us. That's us, man. Cause we
Look,
logical, men logical.
because
We
of my
want to
ego, man.
fix it.
My ego tell me that I gotta be able, I got this.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I don't. Majority of the times I don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
9 times out of 10, I don't.
Yeah.
No, no, nah. She said, "What thought is coming in your mind?" I said, "Be still and be quiet." And that's all I was thinking about. Just be still and be quiet. And I come to find out later on, man, that was the message from God for my life. Be still,
Mm,
quiet.
be quiet. Come on, bro.